What's up, YouTube? California here today in cloudy Northern California. It's a cool 70 degrees, maybe 65, something like that. Anyways, today I wanted to do a video on the gear, what type of gear you should take to a motorcycle track day. There's, kind of a lot of stuff that you should take. I know I take a lot of stuff, probably a little bit more than maybe what some people take, but I like to be a little extra prepared. So first off, I'll start. We got tire warmers right here. They're just some cheapo stuff that I got from MJ Moto, something like that. They're like 180 bucks. I'm not, gonna spend $400 on some chicken hawks. Next thing, you need some bike stands. You don't really need bike stands unless you have tire warmers, but since I got tire warmers, you need some bike stands. Second, I got a tire pump. You are usually adjusting your tire pressure because you got your cold pressure when you first start, and then when the air heats up, it'll the PSI will go up. So you might drop some, but then you might add some. It just depends. So I got a bike pump right there. Then it's got a gauge on it, but I don't use that one. I bought it's a Joe's Racing air gauge. I've had this for about a year or so now, and this thing's worked really good. Next thing you're going to want to bring is some fuel. I always take 5 gallons with me, and I always have the tank topped up. Sometimes you can buy fuel at the racetrack. I've been to one before where you couldn't, and they charge a lot of money, so it's better just to bring your own fuel. Next thing you're going to need is a tracksuit. I just got this Alpine Star Moto G. It's a 2013 model, so I got it at a pretty good deal. It's 2015 now, so I don't like to buy stuff for the full price if I can help it. Next thing is knee sliders. I haven't taken this suit to the track yet, so I have some knee sliders right here that are already on it. But I also have some other knee sliders too that I'm going to take with me. These are my favorite. They're Whiz Racing and they're leather, so they last a really long time because whenever I drag my knee, I'm usually pretty heavy with my knee. So with plastic ones, they wear pretty quick. Okay, so the next thing is the generator. The generator goes along with the tire warmers. If you're not taking tire warmers with you, then you don't really need a generator. I also have an extension cord so that I don't have the generator going right next to where my bike is at, just because I usually like to sit next to my bike. Next thing after that, extension cord, I said that. Windex. I take Windex because usually the tracks that I've always been to are kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so you get a lot of bugs and stuff. So I usually like to wipe my screen off after every session. Obviously need some paper towels. I have a lock and chain, and again, that is for the generator, so that when I'm out on the track, if no one's with me, or if my buddy's not there, if he's in the same group as me, that I can lock it up to my trailer. All right, so the next thing is toolboxes. I got 2. And they each got different stuff in them, obviously. And along with the tracksuit, I also have my boots and riding gloves. All the tracks I've ever been to always require like full gloves, not like shorty gloves at all. And tomorrow's supposed to be kind of cold, 60s, so I take my neck thing that goes around to stay a little bit warmer. And possible showers tomorrow. So this is my Alpine Star kind of like racing suit. It's just waterproof so that I can ride and not get my leathers all wet. Let's see what else. I'm also taking a temperature gun. This is just for, you don't really need this, but I'm just taking it just to test, just to see some temperatures of everything, just because I'm curious. Also, don't forget, very important, your helmet. I'm sure there's someone that's forgot their helmet before. And I also take a second helmet because in case I crashed in one of the first couple sessions, but my bike is still good, But if I hit my head, then you can't use that helmet anymore. They're not going to let you. You have to use an uncrashed DOT helmet in the States. So, and I've crashed once at the track before, and I fixed my bike before the next session, and I was, not this bike, a different bike, but I was able to go back out and race again for the rest of the day. I think I had like 3 more sessions left, so it was nice. But I didn't hit my head, so it was different. So I always take an extra helmet with me now. And I also take earplugs. Earplugs are really nice on the track because they kind of quiet everything down for you. That way you can concentrate on riding fast and you're not thinking about other stuff. I know some people like to use like your iPod or something. I'm going to say iPod. Who uses an iPod anymore? You use, you know, your phone or something to listen to music. But I like everything to be pretty quiet. It's really just a personal preference thing. I also take some oil and I take some brake fluid, and that's just in case I need some. You know, like I said, or you know, track days they can be kind of expensive. The one that I just bought's $170. That's probably because it's November. I'm sure it'll be more expensive during the summertime. But you know, if I'm going to spend that much money, I don't want to have to quit that day just because I didn't bring, you know, some oil or a little bit of brake fluid. Some other stuff that I take, I also take all my GoPro stuff, and I usually take a computer too because I have a 32 gig memory card, but I will go over that day. So I'll usually transfer the files onto my computer, probably at lunchtime or something. Also, I said the computer. Let's see, so I'll take some chairs as well. Some people have like the whole tent that they set up that they have their bike under and stuff. I don't have one of those, so, but I still like a nice chair. You know, it's nice not to have to sit in your car. And the last things that I have that aren't right here, make sure to take food. Some track events have food at the place for lunchtime, but I always like to take my own. And then make sure to take you know, at least like a gallon of water, especially if you're going like in the summertime when it's nice and hot, because you will sweat your ass off. So make sure to take plenty of water. Lastly, something I recommend, it's like it said, it's like the generator and tire warmer. It's not something that you need to have, but a trailer, it's really nice to be able to trailer your bike there. Let's see, I already took the mirrors off. I took my license plate off. I've disconnected the rear brake lights because that's what they want for the track day I'm going to. So that way everything is, my bike is all prepped for the track. I've already gone over it. And I got, you know, spare tire for the trailer. I got the trailer. And worst comes to worst, if I wrecked, cross my fingers I don't, I have a way to get it home. Otherwise, you know, you're gonna have to call a buddy or something to come get you. So let's see, I don't think I've ever actually gone to a track day. Man, have I? Take that back. I have gone to a track day without a trailer, but I prefer to take a trailer if I can. Well, especially now that I have one. That way, if worse comes to worse, I have a way to get my motorcycle home. Or something can always happen, you know. The track day is pretty brutal on any motorcycle, so something could go wrong, brake failure, engine failure, clutch, tire, anything. So you never know what could happen, so it's always nice to have a reliable way to get your motorcycle home. So guys, that's pretty much everything that I take for a motorcycle track day. I might have missed some stuff, who knows. I'm sure I did. If there's something that you guys always take, make sure to let us know in the comment section below, because I always like to be prepared to the fullest. So if you guys say something that I don't usually take but I think it's a good idea, I'll probably start bringing it because I like to be prepared, like I said. So alright guys, this was California, and I will see you guys later. Peace.